Hey, so I'm gonna do a little demo here on fitting the guard. This one's partly fitted. I have a slight gap around this section. Previously, I have used the file guide to flat these two and put a slight radius on the inside of the corner, as well as tapering the tang in that dimension, as well as this dimension. You want to make sure that the tang is drafting away from this point, because otherwise you'll always have a gap no matter what you do. This one had been previously fitted, but I forgot to sand off my layout lines, so when I sanded them out, the fit wasn't quite there anymore. So what I'm going to use to fit this is what's called a pillar file. It's got two safe sides. It's a Swiss cut file. In this case, it's a number 2, which is a fairly fine. The higher the number, the finer the cut. And all I'm going to do is relieve a little bit of material right here. This one has been set by a pressure, and it's left a mark. I'm not sure if it shows up on the camera. Right here, where this was set in. You can see it's a little bit high right here. So I'm going to relieve material there and there. I can also take a scriber, drop this all the way in, and scribe around the outside of my Ricasso so I know where that's going to sit. So, very carefully just removing small amounts of metal, because you can't put it back. And I don't really care if there's a gap here, as long as I'm sitting flush all the way around. It won't appear there's a gap, and that's really the thing. You want the shoulders to sit here and here. If everything else is slightly undercut, that makes it a little easier to fit up with glue in it. If everything is a perfect fit and you go to assemble this with glue, the glue will force the fit open, and you will never be able to get a clean fit all the way around. Take just a little bit more on that. And you see this fine Swiss cut file does not really remove much material. Okay. Drop that back in. Now, looks pretty good. If I hold that up, there's no gaps anywhere around the Ricasso. So now, I can use my jig, which is floating around and nothing is missing right now. Oh, thanks. I cleaned my bench, never do that. This is what's called a file guard jack. So this is just a 1-inch piece of mild steel I milled a slot into, and then drilled and tapped 4 holes. In this case, 3/8. This does now that Jamie stopped finally, using the saw. So this is 2 pieces. One is just a plate. This could be made out of micarta or anything else. It's just to help distribute the force. And then there's 2 little spots for the 3/8 bolts to go, and this clamps to the tang. Now what I can do is I can use this to force that guard up, all the way up. Make sure it's sitting square, flat, and there's no gaps. And then I can lay the guard out to cut out the shape and know that it's all the way square to the base. There we go. That looks pretty good.